Hey guys, Prowl1701 here, and today we're going to be reviewing episode 1 of The Romans. And I have to say, I think this one is a slow start. I like the fact that it picks up like a month after the final part of the rescue, where we first see them materialize kind of on the edge of a cliff and fall down it a little bit. It's nice to see that the TARDIS team and the Doctor have had a little vacation. They've had a chance to kick back, relax, enjoy themselves, and not just be in hectic adventure after hectic adventure. I will say I like that. I like when the Doctor and the companions actually get to just enjoy themselves a bit. Got some humorous parts in here. I like how Hartnell's more kindly, grandfatherly in this one. Like when he's complimenting Barbara on the meal. And what was that? Oh, it was delicious. And what was that? Oh, that was also delicious. That was pretty funny. And then, of course, she gets to the ant's eggs, and he's like, ant eggs? And then, of course, he gets irritable when he talks about going on his trip. And Steven's like, you want us to come with you? I know what you're implying. I can take care of myself. I mean, it's like a playful irritable, though. Not like early First Doctor irritable. So I enjoy that. Something amuses me about the fact that everybody keeps alluding to the fact Ian's gotten a little lazy in the month and he's kind of just lounging around and sleeping. Which is very un-Ian-like, but it amuses me. And then seeing Vicky and Barbara getting to bond a little bit, since this is Vicky's second full story, her first full story since she really joined the TARDIS team. Seeing them kind of bond and knowing they've had a month to kind of connect with her, I like that. Seeing them in the shop, walking around. I liked that. It has some little humorous bits in it. I really like the tender scene between Barbara and Ian when they're kind of chatting playfully, and then she's fixing his hair. It's interesting because you can view that as two people who are just really good friends who can playfully banter with each other, or you can look a little more into it if you want. See, Chibnall, that's how you do subtle. You know, you could do it either way. That can be viewed either way. If you want to look at that as like a prelude to a romantic thing, you can. But if you just want to look at it as them being good friends, you can. Really good job of that. I like the ambiguity there. I really enjoyed that scene. And of course, seeing the slave traders who were, talking about capturing Vicky and Barbara and then paying the one woman to learn information. And then it's interesting seeing people get, our TARDIS team get kind of split up here. Because the Doctor and Vicky, of course, go on a trip. The Doctor wants to go to Rome. And then Ian and Barbara are left alone at the house, kind of just drinking wine. I did enjoy her bit about the refrigerator. Oh, where's the other bottle at? Oh, it's in the refrigerator. And he starts to walk to go get it. And Barbara just starts laughing. She's like, you actually walked to go get it. That was funny. It took me a second to be like, wait a minute. And then he's like, let's toast to the first refrigerator. I don't know. That amused me. I thought that was funny. And they played the part of being a little tipsy there very well. And when the traders do come in to capture them, I like the fact that Barbara's so tipsy, she accidentally hits Ian over the head instead of one of the traders and knocks Ian out. That's kind of funny. And then when they're captured by the traders, I think it's interesting that the buyer who's buying three of the male slaves, one of the ones he gets, of course, is Ian. So we see Ian and Barbara getting split up here, too. It's interesting because before I saw a lot of the First Doctor, I had always thought of Ian and Barbara together, like as, a package deal. And I've always been kind of the same way with Ben and Polly. I don't think of them as Ben. Polly, I think of them as Ben and Polly. I've always been like that with Ian and Barbara. I don't think of them as Ian and Barbara. I think of them as Ian and Barbara. But that's changed recently because I actually see in a lot of their stories how often they do get split up. And so they get split up here. So we have Ian staying in this town because he's been bought, and Barbara being taken to Rome to be sold. Whereas, of course, Vicky and the Doctor stumble onto a dead body, because of course the Doctor does. He's the Doctor. And picking up what was that, lyre? I think that's a lyre he has right there, a lyre. And the guard, of course, mistaking him for the dead guy. He's calling him like Maximilian so-and-so. And the Doctor, of course, wants to go to Rome, and this is his chance to meet Nero. So he's like, why, yes, of course I am. Of course, dear boy, yes. And of course, Vicky's like, do you think this is wise? You don't even know his name. Sure I do. It's, and then the guy calls his name, goes, yeah. So that's interesting there. And then finding out that the guard has actually hired somebody to kill the guy, which the guy actually did kill the real Maximus guy, but he thinks the Doctor's the Maximus guy, so he's trying to get the guy now to kill the Doctor. And that's where the cliffhanger of the episode ends. So we have Ian and Barbara separated, both in trouble, and then the Doctor and Vicky together, but not unaware of the fact they're about to be in trouble. All of that being said, the stuff I liked about it, I still found it a bit dull. Like, I don't have the overwhelming urge to just jump right into part 2 like I do sometimes. I think I'll go rewatch some Airwolf instead. I've been in an Airwolf mood lately. I love Airwolf, or at least the first 3 seasons of Airwolf are really good. So I don't have that just desire to jump right into part 2. The episode did feel a little to me. And I do know when I did my It's Armageddon, what if you had to sacrifice one story from classic Doctor Who, which one would you sacrifice? There were several people who picked the Romans, so maybe that's just one of the lesser stories from season 2, or maybe it just starts out slow in part 1. We'll find out. So I want to know what you think of part 1 of the Romans, so comment down below and let me know. Other things to do: click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon if you would like to support me that way. There's a link to that down in the description below. I also have a P.O. box that is down in the description below if there's anything you would like to send me. This was actually sent to me by, I was actually looking for the case, and I can't find it. It's here somewhere. There it is. This was actually sent to me by one of my subscribers and also one of my patrons, the Flyattractor, which I really appreciate him sending to me because I very much enjoyed the rescue. And it's nice to be able to watch the Romans. I've never seen it before. Neither of these I'd ever seen before. So I really appreciate Flyattractor sending it to me. So if there's anything you would like to send me, my P.O. box is down there, as is a link to my Amazon wish list, which I update regularly as well. Most importantly, though, thank you for watching.